Karl, I don't think many people were expecting to see you this week fighting on this card and everything. Can you just talk about the process in landing this fight on short notice?
Yeah, I can talk about the process. You got it? I can talk about the process. You know me, I'm an effort type of person, and I got a call from my manager. Hey, Glover's opponent fell through. What are you saying? You want to fight Glover? Yeah, put my name in the mix. Like 2-3 hours later, got a call back. Hey, you got Glover. Called my manager, called my called my coach, called my boy Corey, and was like, all right, let's get it. And I'm down. So it's a good opportunity for me, and I like to fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, was there the thing, Glover Chair's not my weight class, or the one that I just fought in. Was there any of that element, or did you know what would be expected of all that?
I didn't really care. Like, it's not a big difference between, well, it is a big difference between 185 and 205, but I fought 205 before, so it doesn't really faze me. That's why I got into the contender series with, and I'm comfortable there. So I hit harder, and I got a lot of weight behind, a lot more weight behind my kick, so I'm way more dangerous.
So what did you have to do in terms of accepting the fight to where we are now? Tomorrow's for the weigh-ins. Like, what's the process for you and making sure you're prepared, doing the weight cut, all those kind of things? Is it all just on an advanced track, or do you feel pretty comfortable right now?
I feel pretty comfortable. I was already in kind of a camp because I wanted to fight the March 30th card in Philly, so I was getting into camp, and everything's good. The weight cut wasn't bad. Just had to get the mental, because this isn't a technical fight. This is going to be a war. Like, we can't prepare for each other, so it's pretty much bite down on the mouthpiece, sling some punches, and who go to sleep, go to sleep.
Yeah, it's interesting, though, because Glover has said in some recent interviews, he's 39 now. He's like, I can't just really go in there and, stand and bang like I used to, and same within the gym and training. Like, I think he's realizing he needs to be a little more cautious and meticulous with his approach, just for his longevity. So what do you expect out of him, the version now who's maybe thinking a little bit more about damage and all those kind of things?
Everybody thinks that they're going to change until they get hit right, and then it turns into a slugfest. So I'm going to bring him back to his old way. He's going to stand and try to take me out. Plus, he's already mad because I'm Corey's boy. So he took a loss from Corey, so he's definitely going to come out and try to make a statement. So he's not going to have a choice but to bang with me. I'm faster, I'm younger, and I have way better conditioning than he does.
Yeah, did Corey give you any promising advice going into this one? Obviously, you guys have different fighting styles and stuff, but anything you could use from his fight, or maybe anything he said to you personally going into this one?
All he said was, bro, go and do your thing, have some fun, and just F stuff up, like put your hands on him and see where he goes from there. That's pretty much all the advice he had to give me.
You mentioned possibly fighting in Philly. Was that going to be a middleweight fight still? Is the plan to go back to middleweight after this, or is it going to depend on the result?
No, that does depend on the result. I'm going back to middleweight. I still have a lot of noise in making that weight class, and I have a lot of people to beat up. So I'm going to go back to there, do some damage, and you never know what happens at the end.
Well, it's interesting, though, right? Because you've seen guys, look at Anthony Smith getting a title shot, Thiago Santos. They come up, and Luke Rockhold's moving up soon, too. You can come into this division if you beat a guy with Glover, who's obviously a former title challenger. Like, it can do so much for you. It seems the line is way shorter there. Do you think about that at all? Like, if they came to you after and offered you a top 5 guy at 205, would that be hard to turn down?
No, not really, because my boy Corey's up there, he's doing a lot of noise, and we're not going to fight each other. Like, there's no reason for it. So I'm going to take over the 185 division, he's taking over the 205 division.
Did you have an opponent for that Philly card?
Oh, no. I was looking for Elise Theodore, but he was running from me. So whoever they give me in front of me, that's the next person who's going to have to get it.
Are you still hoping to be on that card, or is that going to be too quick of a turnaround from this?
I do quick turnarounds. I hope I get this one out of the way, and I'm right back at it.
All right, and just how do you see this fight going with Glover? Obviously, he's a proven commodity. We know he's capable of. You still, I imagine, have a lot to show in your mind. So how do you think this thing goes down?
Hey, I'm going to go make a statement. We're going to stand there. He's going to try to push me around because he thinks I'm smaller, but he's going to find out real quick that I'm not. I'm going to hit him a couple times. We're going to bang out. That's how it's going to go.